Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another vlog from the ErfDragon. I just wanted to share a few thoughts. I actually wanted to share this in the park today. Unfortunately the park was actually closed. We have a hurricane or weather called Kiara. Don't know why we're naming them, but we are naming them. And because of that the park was actually closed, so I couldn't have a nice, more interesting backdrop than what you got now. So you just have to put up with this for now. Do apologise, but hope you enjoy the background regardless. It was meant to be a park. But I just want to just briefly share with you just some of my thoughts of where I'm at the moment. I'm really excited, as I've said in the previous videos, I'm really excited about where my life is going right now and where my channel is going right now. You know, and it's even showing that these vlogs have proven to be quite popular, which I was quite surprised at. So I'm quite pleased that people are really enjoying the content and everything else. And I just wanted to kind of, you know, follow off from that and share with you where my thoughts are today. When I went to the park today, one of the things I really want to share was I realised something about my work situation. I've done lots of different jobs. Only one or two of them I didn't mind doing and I enjoyed them, but I never really fully enjoyed the work and the type of jobs I was doing. I never really fully embraced them. I gave them my, I put my heart into them. I definitely gave my, I gave my all, and I didn't slack off. I wasn't one of these people that just does a job and just does as little as he possibly can. In fact, I always try to improve and do better, and even where possible, instigate improvements and more efficient ways of getting from A to B to C. Not cutting corners, but just finding a more efficient way of doing it. For example, even now in my current workplace, there's a lot of calculations I need to do, and I'm not really, my maths is not the most amazing, but what I've done is I've set up a spreadsheet with all different calculations, and I literally just type in the number I want and it works it out for me, just to help me get from A to B that a little bit quicker. So it takes some of the stress out of trying to calculate everything. But I still know how to calculate things, but it just helps. But I realised that with these jobs, the reason why I don't enjoy them and don't feel comfortable with them is because I'm doing somebody else's job. I'm doing somebody else's work effectively. You know, if I'm selling, let's say for example, I'm not going to tell you what jobs I do, but let's say I was a car salesman, I'd be selling cars for somebody else. They're not my cars I'm selling, they're somebody else's cars. I'm selling somebody else's business. I'm an artist. That is my thing. I'm a creative person, and I'm doing jobs that are not creative. I'm doing jobs that somebody else has hired me to do for them. Now, that's not a bad thing, and it's not me trying to be ungrateful, because I am grateful. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do this if I didn't have a job to do, so I'm 100% grateful. I'm not ungrateful for having work, and I've been consistently worked, and that's a good thing. But I'm not doing my job. I'm doing what other people want me to do rather than what I want to do. I'm not fulfilling my destiny in my job, which is why, amongst other things on these vlogs I'm sharing, is why I'm in the mode I'm at, why I'm sharing these with you, because I want to start doing the things that I'm passionate about and that I love, and share that with the world, and hopefully make a living off it. I mean, I'm going to be upfront with you. I would love to make a living, not necessarily on YouTube, not necessarily being a YouTuber per se, but just off being an artist, just by selling, doing commission works, doing drawings for people. I've even relented and done portraits for people just because that's what people want. I'm not good at it, but people want it, and people are happy to support me by hiring me to do it. Sure, why not? I mean, I need to put money on the table, but I am passionate about art and drawing and creativity, not doing spreadsheets or accounting and all this kind of stuff. That's not what I'm doing, and I'm doing somebody else's work. And it's a real revelation to me that that's what I was doing in my life. That's what I was pushing for, and I was putting all these energies into stuff like that. And while I feel like, yeah, I've done a good job today, I've put my efforts in, I've succeeded, I've got my job done, it's not as satisfying as when I create something that I can share with you, like a drawing or an artwork that I feel happy with, and that's mine and it's my piece of work, if that makes sense. So I'm realising that, and I really want to make that happen. And basically what I'm saying is, and I am grateful for my job. I mean, there are people out there that are not working, There are people out there who do not have an employment, and I don't want to ever not appreciate, an employer taking me on board and saying, yeah, we want to hire you to do this job. I don't want to do that at all. Here's the crunch. I do feel doing these jobs that are not my job are in the way a little bit, and right now I feel very driven about pushing things forwards, making this channel work, doing art for people, and being hired as an artist to produce content and imagery for people, and long term make a living of it. I would so love to be able to work from home in an office of my own, doing what I'm doing this kind of thing, sharing with you what I'm doing, creating, playing computer games even in a fun and entertaining way, where it's not just me playing a game for my enjoyment, but I'm creating something that you guys can enjoy. I feel very driven, which is not something I would say I'm used to doing. I'm not used to being like, I want to make this happen, I want to push this, I want to do it. So when I was leaving, for example, people, and I know I'm guilty of this as well, is when you're at a job you don't particularly like, which in my case has been quite a few. When the clock hits 5 or 6 or whatever time you leave, everybody's like, oh, thank goodness the day's over, I can go home. Everybody feels that way. I mean, unless you're really passionate about your job, but most people generally have a mindset of just want to get home, to relax, to forget about the week, to forget about your job. My current mindset is very different now. It's, I want to finish, I can't wait to finish, because I've got my job to do. Because when I come home, when I leave my job, my day-to-day job, I can come home and do my passion, my video editing of the Lego builds I've been doing, of the artwork that I've been doing, of the trips and the holidays that I've been going on, the events that happen around the corner, those sort of things. There's a passion and a drive to producing some content that hopefully you, the audience, will enjoy. And I've not been that way before, and this is all new territory for me. This is all brand new territory for me, and I am excited. I really am. Whether it comes across, I don't know. Whether you see that or not, I don't know. But I'm really excited about where this is going, and the only way it's going to work really is from you. So those of you that are still watching even now, who've taken the time to watch this video and stick with me in this and the other vlogs, even with the wind the other day, it's really down to you to make this work. I'm doing what I need to do, which is coming on camera, saying hi and sharing my life and doing all the bits and pieces behind the scenes, but it's really down to you as the audience as to whether this is going to be successful. And I hope that I am entertaining, and that as the things go forwards, my videos will be more entertaining and more enjoyable for you to watch. I'm just really sharing my passion and my joy right now. I'm really putting myself out there, and the only one thing I would say that I would really appreciate from you is, as well as these vlogs, if that's what you like, check out some of the artwork videos that I've done. Check out all the different things I've done. Give me feedback. Be positive. Be encouraging. Keep it family friendly. Well, I say positive feedback. What I'm saying is feedback that's going to help me get better. Not criticism, but critique. Things that will help me get better. Now, if it's technical stuff, you have to bear with me, because I'm not when it comes to video editing, I'm not skilled at that. I'm learning, but it's not a skill and it's not a particular passion for me. But anything that I can do that would help, and if you know tips and tricks that you have in your belt that would help me, let me know. I need to learn some other programs other than iMovie, which is okay, not great, but it's okay. But I want to make these things better. But do check out the videos. I really, it will mean so much to me. And one thing I just want to say is, I want to say thank you to everybody that has watched the Boogie Storm video that I did in 2017 and has commented, liked, shared it. If you have shared it, I do 100% appreciate it. I'm thankful to say it's my most popular video so far, but why I'm particularly happy about that, the video was produced and released in the wake of my mum's passing. My mum passed away in 2017, broke my heart. I still miss her terribly, and I released that video very soon, about 3 or 4 weeks after she passed away. It was one of those tough times where it was bittersweet, recording it, releasing it, but the fact that it did so well on my channel meant the world to me, and as a result I dedicate the video in her memory. And as it stands, from today, this evening, I'm literally 2 views away from it being a 6K video. So there's been almost 6,000 people that have viewed that video, commented, liked, whatever, and it means the world to me, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to thank you for that. I'd love for you to kind of really enjoy some of the other videos I've done. Some of them are old and they're not so great, but I'm trying to work on making them more and more interesting. I've learned some tricks of the trade. I'm developing my video editing skills and just really sharing my life. So I know this is a bit longer video than I would have wanted to make. Vlogging is new to me. I'm still learning how to do it. I want to try and be more succinct, but I think as I grow, as I get better, perhaps I won't waffle on so much. If you've watched this all the way to the end, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And until the next video, whether it be a vlog or an art video, I'll catch you later. Alright, see you guys. Bye bye. Thank you.